Signori, attenzione, un annuncio importante. Il papà del bambino che indossa una maglietta gialla è atteso all'area informazioni.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. So blue and black, of course, very much the dress code for the day. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Gremio trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Lampard. Neymar. And it's Lampard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lampard. Massive leap! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Gremio grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Lampard. First quarter of an hour gone. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vieira! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He might be in here! And it's Lampard. Now it's Mbappe. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van Dijk. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got away. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Caught offside that time. Haaland, Vieira, well read, and the danger is averted. Early ball out from the back. It's a pretty loose pass, and it's Salah. Messi, could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Over to the left. Neymar, decent progress down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Gremio finding their passes. Fabinho. Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Van Dijk. João Cancelo. Loose pass, and they could be in. To Marquinhos. João Cancelo. Sends it forward. Neymar. And it's Lampard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shifted upfield. And here's Neymar. Lampard. Clears it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And they can counter here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. Already up and running for the second half. Lampard. Passes short and sharp. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Van Dijk. And Fabinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... Mbappe! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position, and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Played out wide. A real chance to break. He's left his man. Mbappe. Can he finish? No mistake. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Gremio go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Seedorf. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Poor pass that, sloppy. Fabinho. Nesta. And it's Marquinhos. Fabinho. To Cancelo. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Great ball, and he's in here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Turns and goes back. Can he put it away? Oh, denied brilliantly.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
He's been picked out. Marquinhos. Gremio are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least. Because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That'll be a corner.
Cambio di giocatori.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. De Bruyne plays it short. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Neymar. Played into the middle. Towering header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Just eases him off the ball. Konate. It's Kimmich. Neymar. That's a fine interception.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kimmich. Konate moved forward and quickly so. Chance to break. Seedorf. Spread neatly. Gremio clearly now in lead preservation mode. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. De Bruyne. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Kimmich. Skriniar. Konate. Gremio looking to pass their way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Gets his pass away. Poor pass that, sloppy. Zico. Mbappe, already of course on the score sheet. The pass wasn't good enough there, and he knows it. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Neymar! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Salah. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So, Jim, how do you...
Señoras y señores, por favor, arrojen toda la basura en los botes ubicados en las zonas de acceso. Muchas gracias.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland. Out to the right. Mohamed Salah. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's the chance to counter. Interesting ball. Gets away from his opponent. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Haaland. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. It's an inviting looking ball that. Stands up to him well and emerges with the ball. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. That could spell trouble. And it's Messi. A real chance to break. Haaland. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Goalkeeper's ball. Poor pass that, sloppy. Cafu wriggles his way through, threads one in. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! And he comes up trumps again.
Mohamed Salah can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's made space for the straight chance. He's delivered all right.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Tchouaméni. And it's Neymar. Haaland. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Messi. Mohamed Salah. And now the breakaway. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Marquinhos with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Messi. And he welcomes it in. Gets into some space. Messi. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Pavard. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pavard. What a throw in. Now it's Haaland. Lovely ball into space. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Alaba. Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. It's a pretty loose pass. Over to the left, and they can counter here. Tchouaméni. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Poor pass that, sloppy. Casemiro. Messi. Played out to the left flank. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Neymar. And the counter is on.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Now it's Mohamed
reglamentario.
Salah. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Inter need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's in on goal. And they're quick to get it back. Haaland, and they're on him in a flash. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a throw. Vieira, and that's been intercepted. Referee has just said play on. Oh, red, nice interception. Mohamed Salah gives his colleague a guilty look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great challenge, time to perfection. And that was very necessary. And it's played forward. Haaland. Chouameni. Pavard. Poor pass that, sloppy. Haaland. Seedorf. Oh, great hit! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Neymar. Looking to break out here. Chouameni, and it's lofted through here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Haaland. Nice interception, well timed. Messi! Chance to break.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Jota. It's a pretty loose pass. Pavard. Gently done. And it's Salah. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Haaland. And that is as far as they're going to go. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, well played, well played.
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Nicked it back promptly. Nice little ball through. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 10. Número 5. Messi. Número 3.
No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. Haaland fiddles it through. Now there's a fine ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ball is over the line.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Joao Felix. And he's cut it out. Rashford gets rid without sophistication. Oh, good spread. And it's Salah. Oh, he's managed to pinch it off him. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Lewandowski. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. De Bruyne. Lobbed in behind. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And there goes the final whistle. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. As we survey the stands of the Maracanã, what a sight it is, a terrific sight, awash with colour, as always has been the case. Conte! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Jota knocks it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out wide. Poor pass that, sloppy. And now they can spring out of defence. Inter Milan have it back and they can go again. Haaland. Ah, that's frustrating. The pass just wasn't good enough. Mbappe. Haaland. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe! That looks a good ball. Brilliantly cut out. Kimmich. Chance to break. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Moved forward and quickly so. And the counter is on. He's got away. Kimmich. Good spot, he's seen the run. And now the breakaway. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Inter really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Messi clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. That is lovely. João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vinicius Junior. No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. And he has been fouled there. That's an excellent interception. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe. Robust defending and the ball's been lost. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries towering header. Decent enough try.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Poor pass that, sloppy. Lewandowski. Kimmich. Haaland. Jota. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's played him through. João Cancelo. And the danger is cut out. A real chance to break. Cafu. Now it's Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Kimmich. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Mbappe. João Cancelo gets the better of his opponent and gets the ball. Gently done. And we hit half-time, so both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Inter can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Shifted upfield. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Marquinhos is there, and he can pick it up. He's one-on-ones! There's the shot! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan take the lead, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Jota. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lewandowski is flagged offside. Vinicius Junior, cleared away. Great challenge, time to perfection. And that was very necessary. Have their second corner now. Backward it goes. Now it's Coman. Coman gets flagged offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Jota is the guilty party there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Coman, Mbappe.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That's going to go a long way. João Cancelo. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Conte. Oh, super. Has a goal! Goal! Flamengo are level.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's the throw.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 2. Camisa 21. Camisa 6.
Great leap!
Camisa 22.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Camisa 7. Camisa 9.
Header! And the keeper passes the test.
Haaland really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Modric. And a header! Goal! Flamengo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
So what can they make of this? Gets away from his opponents. Climbs up big. Oh, that could cost them.
Mohamed Salah nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Now it's Haaland. Moved on forwards. Modric. Threads one in. Neymar. Neymar's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And they can counter here. And Messi! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Flamengo get their 4th corner.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de
Massive
acréscimo.
leap! Yes! And surely that settles it. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Vieira. Modric. Looking to break out here. Played out to the left flank. He's found a way through. Tries to get it clear. Interesting ball. And time is up. Inter Milan have thrown it away. It was in their grasp and they let it go. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Inter just didn't have enough time, Pete.
Oggi i calciatori sono accompagnati in campo dai ragazzi della squadra di una scuola locale. Fategli un applauso.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So blue and black, of course, very much the dress code for the day. We have already started here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. De Bruyne. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Forwards and with intent. And that is as far as they're going to go. Fiddles it through. Haaland, he's through and all alone! Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's well spotted. Fabinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. And they can counter here. Strong running down that left flank. He's left his man. Neymar. Neymar's cross. Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Pavard. Inter Milan making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, it's one thing planning it, Peter, but another executing it, and this is proving to be a rather fine execution.
De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes, and the shot's on here. Great challenge, time to perfection. And he's heaved it away. And Fabinho.
De Bruyne really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe. Vieira. And the counter is on. Out towards the flank. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the finish! Just off target. Interesting ball. Sancho. Marquinhos. And it's Vieira. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mbappe. Seedorf. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. And he has been fouled there. Oliveira. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Sancho. And here's De Bruyne. And that's been won straight back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe. Now it's Sancho. De Bruyne. Time and again they are repelled. Sancho, and it's De Bruyne. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Flamengo looking to pass their way through. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. And we hit half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Inter Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period.
Inter going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Gets a good foot in there. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. And he's away. He's one-on-one! And a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Haaland may have ultimately failed in his cause, but there's a really positive reaction amongst the fans for that kind of effort.
Fabinho. Pavard. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. A real chance to break. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oliveira has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Great leap! Decent enough try.
Haaland did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Pavard. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Looking for the runner, Mohamed Salah. Salah plays it in.
Inter making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Now it's Haaland. Neymar. He's got the shot away! And there's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oliveira gets it clear. Sancho. That's tidy. Lovely ball into space. The ball swung in. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
They've played it short. Mbappe. Great position here. And here's De Bruyne. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Flamengo are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Sancho. Fired deep towards the back post. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
Have their second corner now.
Neymar.
Messi with the short one. Oh, he's managed to pinch it off him. Corner number 3 coming up.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 7.
Messi plays it short.
Il numero 20.
Delivery from Mbappe. And he's managed to get rid. Casemiro.
Cambio di giocatori.
Sancho. Casemiro. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Fabinho. Now the finish! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Over to the left. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, good spread.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Look at the space here. Shot could be on. Matic with the clearance.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, great play! Great hit! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Desperate defending required here. Messi goes short.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Has a go! Same again, same outcome.
Flamengo really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And it's De Bruyne. It's run loose here.
Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Now it's Messi. Oh, it's opened up for him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. There will be a throw-in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Sancho. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good read. Casemiro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, they can break here. Jota. And that's it. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.